Peace, peace. Welcome back to the space beyond infinity where there are no limitations. I'm the spirit guide of this realm mystic, and I am back with another video for my series Preparation for Creation. And today I just want to talk about a few things that may help you, your body, that may help you physically with fertility, pregnancy, labor, and recovery. So we're gonna go over just a few things. First of all, I want to start with herbs. Herbs. And if you don't know what I mean by the herbs, I mean herbs that you can use to make tea. I am a big tea girl. I've always loved tea. Since I was young, always drunk tea, but it wasn't until I met the father of my children that I got into, combining loose herbs and making tea. He introduced me into the world of herbs. I was pregnant with my son, and he introduced me into loose herbs. After, actually, I want to feel like I was more like, I don't know. Was I drinking tea? Y'all, this was 5 years ago. I'm sorry. I know he had to have me drinking some tea, but it wasn't until like after I gave birth that I'm sorry. I'm outside and I'm sitting under my guava tree and I'm recognizing that I have some ripe guava up here that needs to get picked. Oh yes. Anywho, it wasn't until after my pregnancy that I can remember like us going out and foraging for herbs, because we were introduced into a space where there was raspberry leaves growing, and that was the first. So yeah, he introduced me into the world of herbs, and I have been hooked ever since. So the main herbs that I have been keeping in rotation in my diet consistently, period, just for my body, is mullein, which is actually good for the respiratory system. Mullein, raspberry leaf, which is good for the reproductive organs. Raspberry leaf, red clover, again for reproduction and blood cleanser also. So we have raspberry leaf, red clover, mullein, alfalfa, which is good for breast milk production, elderberry, of course, because of vitamin C in boosting the immune system. Elderberry, mullein, rose hips, and what? Rose hips, elderberry, mullein, alfalfa, red clover, raspberry leaf. That is my basic and general mix. I may switch some in and out of there depending on what phase and stage I am in. Like when I'm not pregnant, I also like to put mugwort into my tea. That is such a great herb. After I had my last baby, I incorporated motherwort into my tea to assist with making sure that my blood was flowing back properly and there was no hemorrhaging and all that. So those are a few herbs that I like to keep in rotation for various different reasons. I know there's certain reasons that I didn't give, but that's because it's just slipping my mind right now. It's escaping me. But yes, those are the herbs that I like to keep in rotation. I also like to keep sea moss into rotation because it has a lot of vitamins and minerals that we actually need. Burdock root would be a good one to put in your tea before or after pregnancy as well, because that has the rest of the vitamins and minerals. Sea moss has the majority, and then the burdock and the bladderwrack have the rest, but those are not safe consuming during pregnancy that I know. What else? I like to make juices during my pregnancies. Actually, I found for me in my experience that um, at the end of my pregnancy, eating lighter is so much better for me. Like at the end of my pregnancy with Raji, which is my second daughter, at the end of my pregnancy with her, my daily food consisted of Lunchables, juice, smoothies, tea, and water. Pretty much like Lunchables, juice, smoothies, tea, and water, but mainly like smoothies. I enjoy a good smoothie during my pregnancy. A smoothie is a great way to get in different fruits and certain vegetables if you're doing it right. Juice as well. You're getting in all of the vitamins and nutrients that you can, and it's just like you're having a drink, so it's easier. It adds up. I like to put my sea moss into my smoothies, and I've even seen people use tea in their smoothies as well. I'm hearing something rattling over here, and I'm just trying to figure out, is there a lizard over here? Anywho, yeah, I like to put sea moss into my smoothies. When I am making a salad, I like to add in chia seeds, hemp seeds, and flax seeds, which are all great. And what chia seeds have calcium. I believe. I don't remember the details of all of this stuff. I'm just running off the top of my mind right now, honestly. But I know that hemp seeds are good for the heart, and flax seeds are. I mean, it's all good for fiber, but flax seeds do something else. I just can't remember. I want to say zinc, but that I want to be 100% accurate when I'm giving specific information. So just look it up. I mean, like I said, I'm just expressing stuff from my experience, so it's okay if I don't have every single detail on every single thing. These are just the things that I have done, and it has worked for me, and you can take it if you would like to, and yeah, that's where we at. So anyway, I like to incorporate all of those, and when I am not consistently incorporating those things into my diet, I can feel the difference. So that's what matters. um, there are multiple things that you can get for potassium during pregnancy, which is important to help you with the cramps. Oh my gosh, there's nothing worse than a cramp in pregnancy. Oh my goodness. So with Yajurda, who's my baby, my youngest, I had experienced a few times of waking up in the middle of the night with a cramp in my leg. Terrible. So I had to figure out, how can I get more potassium. So different things that I recognized had potassium: bananas, coconuts or coconut water, avocado, and dried fruits hold a lot of potassium. My favorite of them all at the time was avocado. I was eating avocado or two a day. I was really not feeling eating bananas, so I mainly got my banana intake in when I made smoothies. Like, bananas will go to my smoothies, frozen bananas, because I cannot have a smoothie without frozen bananas, and they have to be frozen or what? And that's my, even when I'm not pregnant, because it doesn't make sense. Anyway, no, not that it doesn't make sense. It's just a different texture. But anywho, yeah, potassium was my favorite way to get that was avocado at the time, and I would do bananas, in my smoothie, and I had dates, and I would make date paste or date syrup, and I would put it into our smoothies, or I would mix it into whatever baked good I was doing at the time. We had muffins almost daily at that time, so I would bake fresh muffins because everybody in the house loved them. So yeah, I'll use dates, which are actually good for the iron as well. And beets are a good source of iron, and also, your leafy greens. And these are different ways that I have gotten the vitamins and minerals that I needed during my pregnancy, because I do not take pregnancy prenatal pills. I do not take pregnancy supplements. Like, this is what I do. I drink my herbs. I have my sea moss. I incorporate things into my diet that give me what I need. With my son, who is the eldest, my firstborn, I had took prenatal pills on and off during the pregnancy. We had got some natural, organic, vegan something supplements from a natural health food store in Detroit, and that's what I was taking at that time. But I had decided to stop taking them, and I don't think I took more. I think I just finished the bottle after pregnancy or whatever, just because I wanted to finish it up. But I took those on and off during the pregnancy, but I mainly just stuck with my herbs, and I had a healthy and happy pregnancy and a healthy and happy baby being born. The only thing is, I know that they tested me and they said that my iron was low, which was crazy because I was taking those prenatal pills, and I was taking my herbs throughout the whole pregnancy. But since then, it has transitioned. I have elevated in what I am doing, and I've incorporated more things like sea moss and drinking beet juice often, and getting my greens in, and just all around elevation through each experience. So iron hasn't really been an issue. Yeah, those are just the basic and general, like, consumption things that I want to talk about. But also, like, hydration. I get like family members who will be pregnant and they talk about how they're so tired, but I can sense it. I can sense it in them that they are not drinking enough water. And that is so important during pregnancy. Some women may not even know that, but it's so important. Like, first of all, your majority of your body is made up of water. Secondly, you're creating another body that is majority made up of water, and not to mention the amniotic fluid that has to come from some type of water, right? So we need to make sure that we're continuously staying hydrated. So that's why it's great to keep juices and smoothies and, tea and water. All of that is hydration. You're constantly being hydrated. That's all for the majority of my day, I am hydrating. I wake up, I have my water, I have my lime water, I have some more water, I drink a juice, and then I would drink a smoothie, and then I would drink some tea, and then I drink some more tea, and then I drink some more tea. I'd have some watermelon, and I was very hydrated during my pregnancies. So it is imperative to stay up on your hydration. You're gonna want to get in magnesium, which is actually in watermelon good. So if you're eating a lot of watermelon, you'll get some good magnesium now. But also you can find magnesium in, like, what is that for the feet? Epsom salt. So what pregnant woman wouldn't love a good foot soak? Go ahead and soak your feet in some Epsom salt on the regular, and that will keep your magnesium levels prime. Yeah, those are just a few, like, different things that are more so food related that I like to take part in during my pregnancy. Well, it's like I said, it's a lifestyle. It's not just pregnancy time. Like I said, it switches and changes, but a lot of things are very consistent, and this is the consistent flow that I strive for uh, throughout all of my transitions. These are the ways that I help my body. So I hope that this helped. I hope that you can take this information and apply it to your daily. And we are going to wrap this up with a little bit of sound healing from the sacral chakra singing bowl. And if I have anything else in my mind, I will let y'all. Oh, cacao. Cacao is a good one. I was keeping that good in my pregnancy. And I just want y'all to know that when you are using this, that's something that I skipped over. Cacao is good. They use it in opening the heart ceremonies, like just bringing forth more loving, like, and it really brings forth like more joy. I'll let y'all know more detail later on about cacao, but I love cacao. Had it the majority of my last pregnancy. It brought me a lot of joy. Okay. But I wanted to speak on how being consistent with certain herbs that are geared towards your reproductive system will assist in your fertility. There are also herbs that will assist in the bedroom if you would like them. I am not a actual, herbalist. I just got my own thing going on now. I'm a kitchen witch. I be brewing. But anywho, find a herbalist that you trust and are comfortable with, and ask them their opinions on certain herbs that you feel like you want to incorporate into your diet, and also what else they might be able to recommend for during pregnancy and breastfeeding phase if you're a breastfeeder. So yeah, we're going to go ahead with this singing bowl. Thank you guys so much for being present in this moment with me. I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience.